Okay, well, my 8 months review of the Look e-765 Optimum I bought last October, or excuse me, August, and just got back from a ride. This is actually take two on this particular video because I did this several days ago after a long ride, and found out after I downloaded it that the internal mic was not on, so today I plugged in the external mic just to be safe, because the other video was a great video, just no audio. Anyway, just got back from a 26-mile ride. If you can see the power meter here, 3 green bars there, which would indicate, I'll turn that off, which would indicate that there is 60% of the battery left. 26 miles used 40%. I had the power on the entire ride. I did not shut the power off at any time. It was on the lowest setting, which I believe Fazua calls that breeze, if I'm not mistaken. There's 3 different power levels, and on the lowest setting it's giving you 100 watts. 100 watts of assist. The bike, I've been very, very happy with this bike. My first e-bike, but I've had a lot of other road bikes. Started out riding serious riding 35, 36 years ago. Some of that time was spent racing on a team, and I don't do that anymore. I'm 76, and I decided that it was time to get a little bit of help. I don't ride with other folks up here. I'm in a pretty rural area, and occasionally I will see people out, but not real often. But it's a great machine. It really is. Is it expensive? Yes, it is. It's more money than I've ever spent on anything else. Although I did spend a lot back in 30 some years ago, but obviously prices have dramatically changed since that time. Oh, my helmet, yeah, ride a French bike, so I've got a French Belay helmet, which I enjoy. I got it just after I got the bike. Today's ride, let's talk about that. I said I had the power on the entire time. That ride is fairly flat, although there is a gain of probably 300-400 feet in the entire ride. There was a pretty stiff headwind, so half of the ride was into that wind. For probably 95% of the ride, I was at least 18 miles an hour, and sometimes over 20. The assist limit on the bike is supposed to be 20 miles an hour here in the United States. However, I do feel assist slightly on assist over 20, 21, 22 mile an hour. I can still feel something. You can ride the bike, I know I mentioned it on my other videos, you can ride the bike without any assist at all, without the motor and the battery, which is located down in this part here, which detaches. If you can see that little flipper, you can take this whole unit out. They do send with the bike a piece, because the battery inside this plastic half tube. The battery is removable. You can take the battery completely out of it. It does leave the motor unit down here inside this this part, but with the battery out of there, you do make it somewhat lighter. And then they have a piece that fits into the area here where the battery comes out, a little plastic piece, and that allows you to clip this back in place. So this would remain there. You just don't eliminate the whole thing. You put that back on basically empty. So that's kind of nice. I have not done that. I have ridden the bike without power before, with everything in place. It's heavy, obviously, heavier than a regular road bike because of the battery and the motor unit. The gearbox is down in that crank area. It's a Fazua bottom bracket and gearing in that bottom bracket. And all the componentry, other than that, is all Shimano. This particular model uses Shimano 105 on the disc brakes, the shifter, the rear gears. That's all Shimano 105. They do make it the same bike in what they call the Pro, Ultimum Pro, and that has Shimano Ultima gearing, brakes. Brakes are hydraulic on this bike as well. So with that, very pleased. Nice bike, and I'll be probably posting some more ride videos shortly. So, and hopefully this one came out all right. So we'll catch you next time.